Hi, my name is MARKOVIC and I'm a fashion photographer. Kind of started in high school, so around 15 years old, that's when I started becoming a bit more serious about it. And then I just kept on experimenting, and then after high school I decided that I wanted to further study it, and so now it's been going on for 5-6 years. Tonight I'll be showcasing a lot of images that I've chosen from a lot of the individual shoots that I've done in the past, so it's basically a collection of just all my favourite images. For every single project that I've come across, there's always been a different process for it, because some images require a certain kind of editing, or they might require a certain kind of technique for the creation of the images. Definitely creating that idea of fantasy and making fashion photography a bit more interesting and not so generic looking. I like being able to tell a story within the images, and I think that fashion is a great platform for creating stories. For every single project there's a different source of inspiration. I tend to get most of my inspiration from films or nature or stories, or even through creating my own little stories that I can't really kind of write out in words, but instead I'll project it by creating these kind of images. People tend to say that it's quite ethereal and that it kind of strays from the generic fashion photography that you might see in a lot of commercial magazines. My aspirations are to, well, ideally I'd like to work in as a fashion photographer for magazines. Ideally over in Europe, as there are a lot of magazines that try and kind of break new grounds in fashion photography, which is something that I'm trying to do myself. And so working for those kind of magazines would definitely be very fulfilling for me. The next 5 years I will still be continuing doing fashion photography, and hopefully doing it on a much larger scale through magazines, or doing it through a talent agency. So I'm not really sure what to expect in the next 5 years. So, you can get some more information about my work through my website, which is aleksmarkovic.com, and I also have a Facebook page which I always update with new shoots. And yeah, my name is Alex Markovic and I'm a raw artist.